All right, y'all, we're back. We're finally back. We are here for week number 7 of the 2026 UFL season. And we've got what might be an actual good battle. Maybe. I don't know for sure. Tonight, we start things off at St. Louis. We have the Columbus Aviators, who are coming off of an upset win over the Houston Gamblers last week. Taking on the St. Louis Battlehawks, who, if memory serves me right, got their comeuppance last week at the hands... Or no, they kicked the ever-loving crap out of the... I don't even remember what the heck happened last week with the Battlehawks, since I didn't see the game. Oh yeah, they did kick the ever-loving crap out of the Kings. While the Aviators beat the Gamblers last week. So both of these teams are coming off of wins. The Aviators are at 2-4. The Battlehawks are 4-2, winning 4 straight, I believe. Well, either way, this should prove to be a good battle. Columbus took the field for the opening drive. They couldn't get anything accomplished. Just under 5 minutes have gone by in the first quarter. So let's just go ahead and do this thing. Away we go from St. Louis. And Renegades fans, start crying now, because guess who is starting at quarterback for the Battlehawks? The former Renegades quarterback that they acquired in a trade. Luis Perez. Great. We get to see our former quarterback face the Aviators. What could possibly go wrong? I am looking forward to this. All right. Let's get... Just typing something in a Discord. Okay. So, Luis Perez. Oh, they're going to highlight his stats. Only quarterback to win games in the AAF, XFL, TSL, USFL, and UFL. Member of the Birmingham Iron, New York Guardians, Jousters, New Jersey Generals, Vegas Vipers, and Renegades. UFL passing leader in each of the last 2 seasons, and was acquired in a trade with the Renegades. Just lovely. Last season with the Renegades, completion percentage 71.6%, 2,294 yards, leading the UFL in both statistics. As I bring my co-host in, let's go ahead and get into it here. First down for the 37. This is going to hurt to watch. He's going to ball out. I already know it. And, well, hold that thought. We have movement on before the snap. Flags come down right out of the gate. Luis Perez's first start ever as a quarterback for the Battlehawks, and his offense false starts. You can take the Dallas quarterback out of Dallas, but you can't take the Dallas out of the Battlehawks quarterback. I don't know.
Well, Arlington at the time.
Still. 1st and 15 from the 32 now for St. Louis. Perez steps back. Thought about running it, will instead throw. Flag is down, and a second one comes down in the area where Perez threw the ball. Pass sails incomplete for the moment. 2 flags came down from what I saw during that play. And it's defensive holding on Columbus. That's a first down for the Battlehawks. Oh, there it is. Smith, number 9 of the Aviators,
see it as always.
grabs him by the arm. All right. First down, Battlehawks at the 37 from where they originally started. They go with a handoff on the left side. He takes off! And he fumbled the ball! And his teammate picks it up! Boy, that disaster play turned into a very positive play that picked up even more yards from where he fumbled it.
God damn it.
Howard carried it, then lost it.
Oh, my God.
And then who picked it up? Number 8
number 8 is.
Blake Jackson gives the Battlehawks a first down at the Columbus 18-yard line as the Aviators blow a golden opportunity at a turnover.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Not really. Considering this is
I know
I'm not enjoying it, and you're definitely not.
I know how much you don't like Columbus.
Yeah, but I don't like that our former quarterback is playing for a team that you despise. Because it means us Renegades fans have to deal with, oh, God. See, he sucks so bad, I don't even know our current quarterback's name. But don't know, don't care. Fact of the matter is he's ass. Yeah, I know. All right, well, the Battlehawks had to burn a timeout because the play clock was winding down.
God damn, already?
Already, yeah.
Yeah, I take you saw Mel streaming tonight.
Mm-hmm. I'm sitting this one out because I don't want to get spoiled. I still don't have the game, and I'm going to get it soon.
Don't blame you. By the way, don't worry about any spoilers for me because I still got to finish the fucking game.
Here is a reverse, and he fumbles it out of bounds. Oh, my God. Gary Jennings Jr. on the reverse carried it. He picks up 8 and then fumbles the football out of bounds. Jesus Christ. Does nobody have ball security in this stadium? Ridiculous.
Yeah, may keep up.
Gain of 8 by Jennings.
But then again, did you see the kickoff?
I saw he fumbled it too.
Yep, he muffed it.
But fortunately for him, it went out of bounds, and they would have to start from their own 4. 2nd and 4. What kind of a throw was that? Perez threw it way over the reach of Tyler Neville.
God, I can't wait to see this.
That was way too high. Ugh.
Jesus Christ, oh my God.
Such a terrible throw. Like, just severely overthrew him. 3rd and 4 from the 12. Perez steps back. It's going to be caught. Trying to pick up the first down. Jarvion Howard is going to depend on the spot. And the officials are indicating to move the chains. It looks like he picked up just enough for a first down. Let's see.
Yeah, about ready to see it.
Yeah, it looks like he picked it up. It's a first and goal for St. Louis at the 8. Back to
Oh,
Howard.
he did, but he
One
got it.
Aviator missed him. Missed a golden tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and he picks up 3. Oof. Boy, that Aviator defender blew it. Missed the tackle completely on Howard.
Oh, God. That was, yeah.
Brings up
Missed
second and
opportunity.
goal from the 5. Currently halfway through the first quarter already. Handoff to the 3, to the 2, trying to push him in. He's going to be stopped at the 2. This is Kylan James. It'll be third and goal from the 2-yard line. Let's see.
Ugh.
Blake Jackson in the backfield. He takes a direct snap. He's going to go in.
God damn it.
Or did he? No! Officials say
as
he's
always.
short.
All right. As
Blake
always, let me
Jackson
see
took the direct snap. Officials signaling that he was out at the half, or he was short at the half-yard line. But that's really
Ooh.
close.
Yeah, that
Remember, this is the UFL. You can't do the tush, so you got to come up with something else if you want to try to score it here. Perez tries to sneak it himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Battlehawks. On a 4th and goal, St. Louis is able to punch it in. Well, he barely cleared it.
God damn it.
Had pushed through with just enough power to get in. Well, shoot. First start as a quarterback of the Battlehawks, and he runs it in himself. Just what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the extra point by Ramiz Ahmed. Oh, curves to the right, but it's good. Dang. Well, the Battlehawks are starting off red hot after Columbus couldn't do anything on their opening drive.
Shut up, Menifee.
All right. God, man, it just sucked that I couldn't stream the Mouse PI game before Melda because I knew they were gonna. I knew it wasn't going to be long before they were going to get to it. I wanted to be the first one between the two of us to do it, but sadly, it's not going to be the case.
Yeah, I thought they were still doing Resident Evil 9 because I crashed early last week, so I didn't know.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the two sisters rock the fedoras tonight.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either.
But
that means it's got to be more than my normal negative self on Monday.
Yeah, it's not going to be. And I don't have the money right now to get the game and beat them to the punch. Sadly.
Yeah.
Plus, also, I'm doing this, so I kind of can't. I'm just going to focus on these UFL games. Yeah, sorry, Mal. Respectfully, I'm going to get the game myself, so... Me no like spoilers. I don't like watching this ahead of time.
Yeah. Like I said, I still got to finish the game. This is what happens when you have a massive backlog. I mean, fuck, the last few days I've been playing mostly classics again.
Huh. Well, there's a Hall of Famer I'd expect to see on my screen.
Yeah.
For mail, I think.
Yep. Yeah, because they're talking about 99. The World Series, or not the World Series, Jesus Christ. The Super Bowl I had to miss because my work decided to have me, my boss decided to have me work until like 2 o'clock in the fucking morning that night.
The fucking World Series. Good job, dumbass.
And that's as bad as me calling the United Bowl the World Bowl.
This. Well, actually, yeah, it wasn't as bad.
In that case, though, it's the same sport.
Kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. Aviators will take over from, I believe, the 20, I think. There he is. Super Bowl 34. Here we go. First down for the 20 for Columbus. They got to try to get on the board and respond after allowing a touchdown from the Battlehawks. Here's a handoff to John Lovett. Still going, and it's going to, well, they rule him down for a gain of only 2.
Every time I hear his name, I keep thinking you're saying John Lovitz.
It almost sounds like it, but no, it's just, there's no S at the end.
I will admit, seeing John Lovitz in the UFL would be hilarious. That was a good game, by the way.
I like it. Vermeil's using his cane to shake hands with some of the fans in the St. Louis stands. That just goes to show the man is hard.
Credit.
2nd and 8.
I'll give him credit.
Pass is going to be caught and out of bounds. And I made a mistake when I said that was John Lovett. I actually meant Toa Tawa. So Toa has been carrying the ball for these past 2 plays. Of course, McClendon's still at quarterback. It's now 3rd and 4.
I just saw our odds tomorrow.
Okay, I saw it too. I'm gonna point them out here after this play. 3rd down and 4. McClendon, pass is caught short of the first down by 2 yards. Kiki Chisholm could not quite pick it up. It'll be 4th and 2 now for Columbus. Is more than likely they're going to punt this away. So yeah. For those of you that don't know, DC's facing Louisville this weekend. The Kings. The Defenders are 10.5 point favorites at home. The first time we've had that big of a spread this year. Over 10.5 points. Well, not over. It's exactly 10.5. The over-under, I believe, is 47.5.
Yes, it is.
Lord have mercy.
Also, I didn't tell you this.
Puck gets returned to the 30-yard line.
When I went to the game last week, I actually had an offer to get tickets for the Kings game tomorrow at half price.
Did you take that, or did you decline?
Unfortunately, I had to decline because I have to work this weekend.
Oh, well, yeah. Duh.
The tickets would have been $12.
Oof.
Yeah.
If only you didn't have work.
Yeah. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not really worried about it because I'm still going to the United Bowl, so.
Fair.
Yeah, when I saw the hit the code for it, I looked at my section. Yeah, $12.
All right, so let me go ahead and look ahead here to the games that I'm going to be streaming next week. And there's actually going to be another stream coming up as well. So let me go ahead and point this out in detail here. So let's see. So it looks like next week you're going to see just 2 streams from me. The first of which is actually going to be taking place next Thursday. Now, you may be wondering, why? There's no UFL game going on. Well, as it turns out, just a few hours ago, before I got off of work, I looked at my email and saw an email from the NFL. And they've released the schedule release date. Next Thursday at 8 Eastern, we are going to finally have the schedule release for 2026. We will finally get to know the order of all the games and what streams I'm going to be doing this coming year as we enter year number 5 of the channel. It's crazy to think that coming into 2026, this is going to be my 5th season that I've done of these streams. This is technically my 3rd UFL season. I've done 4 consecutive NFL drafts. And this will be my 5th NFL season coming up this coming fall. It feels like only yesterday when I started out just out of it, covering the Dallas opener against Tampa Bay in week 1 of 22. Now, thanks to a couple Tom Grossi raids, here we are, over 300 strong, and entering year number 5. Let's see, pregame odds for this game, St. Louis a 5.5-point favorite, over under 44.5. Here's a first down for St. Louis. They hand off, and he's going to pick up 7 yards from the looks of it.
I had a feeling they were going to be favorites.
What else is new?
Yeah.
So Kylan James picks up 7 on the carry, brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at the schedule for next week looks like myself. I know we play Louisville again because we have back-to-back with them, and then we have 2 back-to-backs with Orlando.
2nd down and 3. Perez throws to James. He's going to be a yard shy, only picks up 2 on the reception. It'll be 3rd and 1.
All we need is one more win, and we're in.
You'll be in, yep.
So let me take a look.
Looking back at what you sent me, we basically have to win against 2 and 4 teams, which is, as we've seen with the Kings, it's not easy for us.
And with Columbus.
And with Columbus, yes. Even though we destroyed them week 3, week 4, we couldn't do it.
You know you got next week. You got Orlando.
Yeah, we're doomed.
And St. Louis has Houston. And then the other 2 and 4 teams as of now.
First down gets picked up. Perez throws on first down. Pass sails incomplete for, I believe, Hakeem Butler. Brings up 2nd and 10. Under 2.5 left to go in this first quarter.
Where the fuck were you throwing?
Just a bad throw overall.
May it keep up.
All right, 2nd down and 10. Whoa, he's going nowhere. Huh. Well, they just laid the hammer down on the carry. Yikes. They handed it off to Jarvion Howard, and he went absolutely nowhere as he got swarmed up by all those Aviators defenders. It's now 3rd down and 12, backed up to their own 40-yard line. It was Perez with time. Going deep with this. Oh my God, did Butler catch that? Yes, he did. What a snag.
Son of a bitch.
With a defender pinned up against him, he still picks it up for the first down.
Son of a bitch.
Right in the breadbasket. Had both his arms on him and still found a way to secure it. First down from the 14. Perez throws, and that one's going to sail incomplete for Butler. Had Smith of the Aviators all over him. No PI called there. Second down and 10. Down to the final 30 seconds left of the first quarter, but they're going to have to run another play before letting the quarter come to an end. From the 14-yard line, second and 10. And now a timeout called. The Battlehawks used their second timeout as they weren't going to be ready again. Play clock was winding down to almost nothing, and they still weren't set. So already before the first quarter's over, St. Louis has already burned their first two timeouts.
Jesus.
So far tonight, St. Louis with 114 total yards, Columbus with 51, 62 rushing yards for St. Louis compared to 45 for Columbus, and then 6 first downs picked up for St. Louis compared to just 1 for Columbus. Now here we go. Second down, 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Trying to punch it in to take a bigger lead here. All right, second down from the 14-yard line. Perez fakes the handoff. Throws it up for grabs. It's going to be caught! Touchdown, St. Louis! Stephen McBride!
I have a feeling this is going to be bad tonight.
This is going to be an ass whooping, man. This is just going to be an ass whooping and a half. Stephen McBride with the catch in the end zone. You only need 1 foot in bounds in the UFL. He had it inbounds. It's a good catch for a touchdown. St. Louis is up 13-0 already, and the first quarter's not even over. Dang. All right. Now here's Ahmed for the extra point. That one curves left, but that one is also good. Wow, 14-0. And the first quarter ain't even over yet. Just a perfect dime to McBride. And to my dismay, Perez is shining in his new home. This hurts.
And I have no alcohol tonight.
You probably won't need it. You got to stay sane so you don't lose too much of your sanity.
What sanity do I have?
Well, you got to keep at least some tiny bit of it.
Ugh.
Yeah, dang it. Of course I have to download YouTube Studio just to see how many total live streams we're at so far. Because it won't be long before we approach the 400 mark.
God damn, man.
I know, it's crazy.
So Taco Bell's not doing chicken nuggets, huh?
The Diablo dusted once, apparently.
Yeah, just got an ad for him.
I like the concept, but some people say that was underachieved.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it'll win me over.
All right, here is the kickoff for the Aviators. It's going to go out of bounds, but it does go in the landing zone, so Columbus is going to get it at their own... Where the heck did out of bounds did that go? Ugh. Either way, Columbus is going to get it here. God. 4 for 7 for Perez. 67 yards and a touchdown on that lap so far in this game. I was going to say on that last drive, but no, he's had more completions than that, obviously. This is going to be a long night. I can already feel it.
Yeah. I'm already feeling it myself.
Their own 40. Turned out it was an illegal kick. Here we go. 14 seconds left for Columbus here in the first quarter. They go on the handoff. He hesitates, and he pays the price. Saquandre White going absolutely nowhere, loses 5 yards, and that is how quarter number 1 comes to an end. Oh, boy. 14-0 St. Louis, and we're through one quarter only. If Columbus is going to keep themselves alive in any way, shape, or form, they have to do it now. Leave it to the Dallas teams to trade away a former superstar to another team.
Oh my God! I just saw the bobbleheads at the Battlehawks we gave out for Ricky Prohl.
Yeah, I wouldn't spare the details. Enough said. I already took a look at them. They're awful. Let's just move on.
The pose alone.
Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
As I was saying though before, leave it to the Dallas teams to get rid of a former superstar and trade them to someone else. Every single Dallas team I know, with the exception of a few of them, have done it. For the Cowboys, it was Micah Parsons, now the member of Green Bay. For the Mavericks, it was Luka Doncic, over to the Lakers.
Mm-hmm. And now he's hurt.
And now he's gone for the rest of the season.
Yeah, fucks me over.
And now the Renegades have done the same thing with their former superstar Perez. And look at how he's doing, excelling in St. Louis. To the surprise of absolutely nobody. Should have been our starter in the last game, but of course, oh no, let's just trade him away. Let's just ignore the legacy he left behind in his early years. No, let's just trade him to a team that's very much in the playoff race. What kind of logic is that? The sad thing is, tomorrow there will be a stream, and it will involve the Renegades as they face Birmingham. If they lose to them, Lord have mercy. I already witnessed the ass-kicking of a lifetime when they faced Columbus a few weeks ago. If I witness another ass-kicking tomorrow night, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm not going to abuse the Stephen A. Smith bit, but, Just be able to contain myself. To make matters worse,
the rings.
And to make matters worse, it's at Birmingham. So once again, they got to go on the road, face another team.
Oh, it's 1:30 tomorrow. I thought it was at noon.
Nope.
Oh.
All right, so here we go. 2nd and 14 for Columbus as we start the second quarter. From their own 36-yard line, it was a loss of 4 on the carry. Was Quandary White. McClendon throws to his right, incomplete, and there's a flag down. Wells, the intended receiver, and St. Louis is, I think, going to get flagged for PI. They will. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. That's an automatic first down for Columbus. And he can't believe it. All right, so the penalty puts the ball at the St. Louis 41-yard line. 41, excuse me. Handoff on first down. Right through the middle, Quandary White breaking tackles inside the 20. First down to the 18-yard line. Wow, what a run. Just found the open lane and took off. Now from the 18-yard line. Again, White's in the backfield. McClendon fakes the handoff. He has time. Throws it to his right. It's going to be caught. And it's Tame Martin on the reception. Looked to be a gain of 7, and it is. 2nd and 3 coming up. Columbus starting to gain a little burst of momentum here, but they got to capitalize. Can they punch it in? They haven't been able to do so yet this game. Second and 3 from the 11. And movement before the snap. Boy, McClendon thought he was going to fumble the snap, but instead he's just going to get flagged for a false start. So they move back. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Well, I don't even think this might have been an everybody but the center. This might have been an everybody but the center instance, because I think everybody moved except that center.
Yeah. But I can tell it's false start.
Now, whether the official said everybody but the center or not when he announced the penalty is a whole other story. But I don't think he did. 2nd and 8. McClendon pitches it up to White, trying to get through those defenders. He's not going to get much of anything. Stopped for just, well, he only picked up 1. Barely picked up much of anything. Well, now that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 7.
Yeah,
the Battlehawks defense have allowed no points in the last 72 minutes and 20 seconds of game time over the span of their last 13 drives. Here we go, 3rd down and 7. New quarterback in for Columbus, trying to pick up the first down, and he's going to get it and more! Touchdown!
Thank God.
Jalen Morton, the quarterback 2, comes in and makes a powerful run all the way in.
Damn.
He just did not want to go down at all. 2, 3, 4 defenders missed. He made 4 defenders look like nothing. Wow, and Columbus, just like that, is on the board. at the hands of the QB2, Jalen Morton. Good God, what a run. Extra point by Ryan Coe is good. It's a one-score game. That's unbelievable. He comes in for one play, substitutes for McClendon, and capitalizes on it. 14-7, St. Louis still leads, but it's a one-score difference. That's insane. At the bare minimum, making 4 defenders look like babies. Disregarding everybody. Just that's gonna be taught. That play's gonna be talked about at the end of by the end of this week, if not by the end of the season. For how bad Columbus is, they made some of the best plays I think I've seen in these past 3 UFL seasons. Oh, man.
What is this shit? Oh.
Wow. Could Jalen Morton take over as QB1? I mean, with a powerful run like that, I wouldn't be surprised if he took over McClendon's role. Just one play on that drive was all it took for Columbus to get on the board with Morton under the helm. Took the direct snap and took off, making at the minimum 4 defenders look like pussies. It's crazy. Yes, I said what I said. Again, this channel ain't demonetized. I don't care. Curse all the fuck I want.
Yeah, you'll be
Here's the kickoff.
2 cents, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. Plus, I have a job. I can make my own money anyway. Get paid next week. Kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. And back to work go the Battlehawks. 12:32 left in the first half still. So the ball will start from their own 40-yard line. Perez hands off on first down. Nothing doing. Only a single yard.
Get him. Wide fucking open. Yeah, what coverage? Yeah. At least in Columbus territory means they can't punch.
So to Midas, man, I gotta go pick up some pizza for us, meaning I have to miss a good part of this game just for this. What the heck? Second down at 7. Perez throws to absolutely nobody. It was such a god-awful throw. Don't ask me what he was thinking when he threw that.
What the fuck, dude?
God.
Hey, between you talking about pizza and what Goodex just show me, God, I'm starving right now. And be warned, they're high right now.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Third down at 7. Perez throws to his left. Caught on the sideline. Is it good? It is! Hakeem Butler does it again on the sideline.
7 for 11, damn.
Just needed 1 foot in. He had both. First down at the 18-yard line. Here comes the pressure on Perez. Pass is incomplete off the hands of Butler. After making a great catcher on the last play, this one he just drops.
Yeah, that's a toe drag. He had him.
And more than likely when halftime comes around, I'm going to pick up this order so you don't miss much.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're doing any bans or any other bullshit like that this time.
Yeah, I know. So this halftime may go by pretty quickly. Especially considering the fact that I have to drive.
How far is it?
Not far, but traffic begs to differ. Even late at night. Okay, so it's first at 20 right now for St. Louis. Turned out there was a penalty that sent them back. So they're backed up to the 28. Handoff stuffed up at the 30, going nowhere. He's going backwards. They go back even further. Okay, so they want the Ultimate Supreme, so we'll get them that.
Let me guess. Little Kaisers?
Yes. Was there ever any doubt?
Nope. It's funny. I still use that name. My ex, our good ex, told me what they were getting me for my birthday, or one of the things.
Flag is down on a second down here. Well, that's not going to help the Aviators. Neutral zone infraction. Make it second and 16.
Oh, God, that was obvious.
You can just see the Columbus players jumping that early.
Yeah, Goodex already told me they're getting me like a 12-pack of Sunset Sarsaparilla from Fallout. And I saw a picture, which I hope, if they do send this to me, I hope it's a reality. I'll send it to you, but you gotta be a fan of the series to understand it.
Second and 16. Perez going deep with this. It's short of Pearson's reach. Yeah, it is Pearson, the intended receiver. I thought it was Pearsall, but no. Pearson, the intended receiver. It sails incomplete.
Where the fuck was he throwing?
And that now brings up a third and 16.
Oh, you think that was a poor throw?
I didn't say that.
No, the announcer on here.
Perez on third down, throws to his left, incomplete, it's broken up! Intended for Butler, it's fourth down! So what would the distance of a field goal be from here?
So 25, it'd be a 42-yarder.
I think they just take the field goal here at this point.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they'd have to go for this 4th and 16.
There's no way in hell.
Yeah, they're gonna bring out Ahmed for the field goal. 43-yard attempt by Rabi's Ahmed. So far, he's been 1 for 2 on field goals, as long as from 42. What the heck? Whole bunch of movement in it. Oh my God! Flags are down, and Ahmed is lucky that kick is not gonna count, because he would have missed it. But had Columbus not jumped, it would have been no good. It's a neutral zone infraction on Columbus. Is going to put the field goal even closer. So make it 4th and 11. They're still not going to go for this 4th and 11. They're still just going to kick it.
God damn it, Columbus.
So this one now from 38. The snap, the hole, almost looked like he was going to miss it again, but it curved back inward. It is good. Battlehawks up by 10. It's just enough for it to be a 2-score difference, though. Oh, that's what you were referring to. Jeez. Sometimes it takes me a while to get some of these references. All right, so
apparently, if he found out his wife was Canadian, and apparently that's a big thing in the Fallout universe. But she's also 200 years old. He basically exposes her at their wedding.
Oh my God.
He's like, she's 200 years old, and everybody's like, huh. Also, he pulls out her ID. She's Canadian, and they all just like lose their shit. I'll send you the clip because the night I saw that, I was like in tears, laughing so hard because of how stupid it was. So I can find it. So I still have to get it. It's like, you do that to me, you send this shit to me, I'm going to respond with, they're Canadian. I can find it. And also told him I want season 3 to come out. Here we go. Fucking love this series. Then again, I've always been a fan of the game.
I'll be right back. Of course, the infamous tackle Mike Jones made on Dyson. Of course, that's what they're highlighting.
Yeah. Which I didn't get to see. Thanks, Brian. I always hated him as my boss. He was such a prick.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? I put the wrong thing on the graphic. All right, so here we go. It's going to be so Columbus takes over from their own 12 after the kickoff return. Here we go.
By the way, good excess hay.
Here's... Oh, my God! Handoff to Lovett. He's going absolutely nowhere. Severely backed up at the 2.
Oh, my God.
Also, Morton is in at quarterback, by the way.
Oh, my God. That was terrible.
Lovett had nowhere to go and just could not get away from that defender. Brought down way back at 2nd and 20 as he loses 8. Ugh. I think once we're approaching halftime, I'll go ahead and place the order and we'll get... Oh my God, they almost did get the snap off. Lovett almost commits a safety and he goes nowhere again. Boy, the Battlehawks defense is thriving right now.
I'm surprised he didn't do a fucking Dan Orlovsky.
Morton didn't run it himself. He handed it off.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, it's oh, God. Somebody in the stands has a Battlehawks count from the XFL days of 2020. Crazy. It's now 3rd and 21. They're at the 1-yard line. They're on one.
Oh, God. Yeah, I just saw it.
And why would they...
World Cup.
Why would
the fucking Vuvuzelas?
Why would they hand off a 3rd time? Only a gain of 3. Did those first 2 handoffs not teach you anything?
Of course
the
not.
Heck, man?
Oh, my God.
So the Aviators go 3 and out, and they have to punt this right back to St. Louis with very little wiggle room. Play clock winding down. They need to get this... They just got it off. Hunter falls to the ground. No flag thrown. Here's the return. Already in Aviators territory, he gets it down to the 40-yard line. St. Louis is going to have undeniably their best field position of this game up to this point. Starting from their own 40-yard line. And of course, and there's another break. What else is new? All right, well, let's see. I'm going to pull up my Prime Video here for one reason and one reason alone. We got NBA playoff.
Yeah, I saw they're on earlier.
Is. Game 3, believe the Knicks are leading this series 2-0. Or is it? No, yep. Knicks lead it 2-0. Stephen A. Smith's having the time of his life right now. For the first time, the Knicks actually are on the road as Game 3 is unfolding in Philly right now. As it stands towards the end of the 3rd quarter, it's 82-76 Knicks. How appropriate that as soon as I tune in, the Sixers have 76 points. The irony of this. The irony of the Sixers.
God, more stuff I'm seeing about Rabel.
As the Knicks get another 3. Jeez. 85-76. Oh!
God,
that attempt at a shot when he got fouled almost went in. Boy, that got dangerous. Wait a minute. Oh, there's no... Really? There is no Prime Vision for this. That gummit. Wait, I could... Wait, I can do multi-view? Hold up. What? All right, well, either way. And they can't. Sixers can't get the buzzer beater. End of the third, 85-76. Knicks leading it by 9. All right, so here we go. Back to this game here. St. Louis with their best field position of the game so far. 4:49 left in the half. Hakeem Butler has 2 receptions on 5 targets for 65 yards already. Low completion percentage, but on the times he has caught the ball, it's been for big plays. First down from the Columbus 40, where they will start. Press fakes the handoff. Throws to his right, wide open, making the Cats pick up a first down and hurdles a man! He hurdles his way to the 15-yard line for a first down. It's Neville! The hurdle wasn't clean, but he got over that defender and made him look like a Goomba.
My God.
Kept his footing, stayed in bounds, and picked up more yardage after the hurdle. So that takes the football now to the 14-yard line. Handoff on first down, runs into his own man, but finding a running lane to the left side, he is gone! Touchdown, Battlehawks, it's Kylan James! Just 2 plays on this drive was all it took for St. Louis to lead it now 23-7. It might be over at halftime at this point.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Kylan James originally looked like he was going to go backwards, but then just found the running lane because Columbus's defense is garbage. Only one Columbus defender had an opportunity to bring him down, and he couldn't do it. Now here's Ahmed for the extra point. It's good. 24-7 lead for the Battlehawks, and we're not even at halftime yet. We're both not having the best of times right now.
Nope. I might be switching elsewhere.
Anybody want to call up Archer and grab some Glenn Gooley? For the best of times.
Oh.
And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, there's a clip where one of the only instances of a commercial plug I've seen in an actual show. During season 6 of Archer, he holds up a bottle of Glenn Gooley with, I guess, I don't even want to go into what he looked like, but he just simply said these words: Glenn Gooley for the best of times, and just winks at the camera and breaks the fourth wall.
I really forgot about that, man.
Glenn Gooley for the best of times.
I need to watch Archer again. It's been a while. Especially all the times I mentioned phrasing.
No kidding. The good thing about Little Caesars is that they are open late. So, again, right now I can enjoy this game up to halftime, but I think when there's about 30 seconds left, or when I know the first half is going to be coming to an end, that's when I'll place the order and be on my way. So you won't be seeing me during halftime, folks. So to you, I'm going to leave you the job of keeping an eye on the chat, just in the off chance we get raided.
Oh, wonderful. Let's put me in charge. Huh?
Well,
I got it.
Hey, you're the only.
I know. I'm supposed to be a mod. I know. I'm perhaps the worst mod ever. What the fuck is this ad? Oh, is this that ad about Arlington?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, how are
It
you?
is.
How are you getting one about Arlington? What the heck?
I know I'm on Fox One, so I'm guessing it's a nationwide broadcast.
Oh, whatever. Okay. And right now they are interviewing one of the officials. Just lovely. The field judge.
You can tell this guy doesn't want to be on camera. He's like, get the fuck away from me.
All right, well, here's the kickoff to Columbus with 3:56 left in the game.
Yeah, I'll be right back. That guy's awesome. He's like, get the fuck away from me.
Here's the return by Columbus. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Did the defender who tackled him held up the peace sign at one point?
All right, I'm going to take a look.
I could have swore I saw him holding up the peace sign like this when he brought him down.
He did.
I knew it. These glasses can pick up the tiniest of details.
He could at least done the backwards version.
No kidding.
You know what that is, right? That's basically the UK version of the finger.
Oh, jeez. First down, McClendon's back out there, quarterback to our surprise. Pass is caught, brought down to the 37. Boy, surprised Jalen. Well, with how bad that last drive went, I don't blame them for giving the ball back to McClendon at quarterback. So gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3. McClendon, quick throw. He's got Wells. First down at the 45. 3:16 left in this half. Continuing to wind down. From the 44. McClendon. Sacked at the 36. Boy, they can't have nothing. They can't have anything go their way anymore. God, they're giving up sacks now all of a sudden. Second and 16. After the sack, Glendon's pass is caught, but only for a gain of 1 yard by Toatawa. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning as the Aviators are going to have a 3rd down and 15 when we return from the break on the 2-minute warning. Or when they return from the break. The only break I'm going on is a halftime break. So 2 minutes remain in the first half, folks. 24-7 lead for St. Louis, but the Aviators right now in a bad position on a 3rd and 15. God damn it.
Oh, God. I just can't. Well, I was watching a clip of some of the cheapest shots in football history. You remember that hurdle we saw earlier?
Yeah, the one we saw from that Battlehawks tight end, yeah.
Apparently, I forgot there was a clip of Antonio Brown did the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he drop kicked a guy from the Bungles.
Also one of Ian Eagles' most notorious calls of all time. Hurdles kicks a man.
And he is. All right, I'm listening to it. That's good.
You, there's a reason this guy's a legend in the broadcasting community.
Get him to replace Worthless.
You know they're not going to do it.
I know, but it's wishful thinking.
Wordless ain't ever going away. We're going to continue to hate on him until, well, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Well, just hoping for a hot mic from him. Whoa.
Quite a drone shot of the stands. Mm-hmm. It's a good way to show how much attendance is there for St. Louis tonight.
Doesn't look much.
I know. So, to our surprise, usually this stadium is packed. 3rd and 15 following the 2-minute warning from the 39-yard line.
All right, I'm going to check something.
McClendon, quick throw to Wells. He's got some room if he can get it. Ooh! He almost had it. Picked up 13. It's going to be 4th down and about 2. And they have to go for this. They cannot punt because they crossed the 50-yard line.
Oh. Never mind. The Cardinals are playing in St. Louis. Playing in San Diego.
Oh, boy.
That'd be like my game, but then, because the Nationals are playing at the same time.
So Columbus has no choice here. They've got to go for this 4th down at the St. Louis 48.
And 2-minute warning. They should be able to punt.
McClendon. Oh, it's intercepted.
Shit.
Pass is intercepted. Yeah, I forgot that we're inside 2 minutes. They could have very well punted it, and honestly, they should have because they just threw a pick. Lord have mercy. It's all St. Louis tonight.
So much for McClendon's perfect record.
Much to nobody's surprise. He was perfect up until that.
He was 8 for 8 until then.
Ugh.
Shit.
Also, don't look now, but the game is in Philadelphia is getting a little bit closer because the difference is 6 points now with 8.5 left to go in the 4th quarter. The Knicks still lead it, but it's close.
Oh, I was like, what game we were talking about?
Yeah, Knicks and Sixers.
Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot.
St. Louis makes another big defensive play, and McClendon's night might be done. They may bring Morton back out there. Right now, though, St. Louis with just one timeout. They're at their own 34-yard line after the interception on that 4th down play.
Shit, my game 3 is tonight.
Handoff on 1st down. Brought down to the 38-yard line. Looks like a gain of 4. First 4 possessions for St. Louis, they've scored on all of them. 2 straight touchdown drives, then a field goal, followed by another touchdown. 2nd and 6 coming up here, 50 seconds left. St. Louis may be considering going into field goal range. They're getting into field goal range. Right now, they're at their own 38. Play clock winding down. It's currently at 2. They get it off. Perez with time. Throws it up. It's caught for the 1st down. And he took a bit of a tackle after he made that catch. Trey McBride on the reception moves the chains for the Battlehawks, and they are inside Aviators territory. Came down with it at about the 50-yard line. We'll see if they spot it, but it looked to me like they're in enemy territory.
Yeah, it looks like they're at 49.
And this is where the Battlehawks will burn their final timeout.
Pretty much the only timeout they had.
Yeah, the only one. So they're using it now with 29 seconds left. And keep in mind, St. Louis will get the ball to start the second half since Columbus started with it. So at this point, probably doesn't even matter if they get points or not here. Ahmed, of course, at the ready. His career long was from 61 yards when he kicked for the USFL in 2023. Well, I take that back. They're at their own 49, so they're still not in Aviators territory yet. Perez on first down, wide open, and still rumbling is Butler as he goes out of bounds at the 39 for a first down. So Akeem Butler will move the chains. They are now officially in Aviators territory, and they're easily in Ahmed's field goal range. Like, nobody even covered Butler. He was so wide open, he was so wide open, it's not even funny. 21 seconds left, first down from the 39. Perez stepping back, takes a deep shot. Just off the hands of McBride. Oh! Just off the fingertips.
Thank God.
Oh, boy.
Right. Please tell me they're not making Blitzball a reality.
I don't know. Not looking at that right now.
I just came across the site saying inaugural National Blitzball League draft.
Second down, pass is going to be caught. Brought down to the 30, short of the first down marker. They got to spike this and get this off. The clock is winding down. 3 seconds, 2, 1. No!
Good.
They will not get this off. We go to halftime with the Battlehawks scoring nothing on this drive.
Yeah, I made a comment on the draft YouTube channel saying, so who got drafted by the Xander Canabes, aka the team from Final Fantasy X? Oh, can't believe this is going to be a reality.
So there were 16 seconds left when that ball was snapped. He gets down at the 29-yard line. 10 seconds are left. The official has to touch it, and it got bobbled out of the ground. Well, Darby tried to give it to the official, but it just bounced on the ground before it could be touched. But no, it doesn't look like Perez was able to spike it in time. No, they're already at the coach interview. He didn't get it. We're at halftime.
Suck it, cockhucks, even though it doesn't really matter. You're already leading. And you're going to get the ball next half anyway.
All right, time to place this order. I'm gonna be on my way. So, folks, I will see y'all for the second half. I'm gonna try to be as quick as I can here with this, but no promises. A46 to A51, and it's 8:30 now. You mean to tell me it's gonna take 15 minutes? This halftime I know isn't gonna last that long. Oh God. Well, I'll see you guys in the second half.
All right, I'll keep an eye on the chat. Might play a game while you're getting your pizza. I don't know what I'm going to play, though. Well, everyone, looks like I'm going to be taking over for a bit because JC's stuck at a little Kaiser still. Unfortunately, I was in the middle of a game, so we switched back over to the Xbox so I can have the game on. Last year I was first and goal at the 12. There was got a penalty or something. McLennan catch at the 5, touchdown, Columbus. I forgot to see who made the catch though. Bear with me, I'm not much of a commentator guy as much as JC is, so you'll have to put up with my boring ass. It's Tay Martin for the touchdown. Second Perez. They're going for one. Pick us up and good. So it makes it 24-14. I apologize, everyone. I'm unable to change the scores because that's on JC's side. Unless I can hack his YouTube account, which I will not do. So you just got to take my word for it. But yeah, it's now 24-14 in the third quarter. So, what are the side effects? Let me guess. Some are serious and may lead to death. Some fatal, of course. Jesus Christ. Try to sneak a death in there while you're at it. Ask your doctor if death is right for you. Can't believe I walk into beer ads. Ugh. I'll keep you all updated on the JC situation. But yeah, apparently still little Kaisers are taking their sweet ass time. So go back to the game. And here's the kickoff, returned by St. Louis. Jennings got the ball down at the, looks like it's 26. And Perez is coming back out. Please throw another pick. Oh, stop crying, Perez. Yeah, that's why you freaking crit. Oh, grow up. Oh, God, he's starting to sound like Ryan Leaf. All right, he's back in the field. 1 pass at 7 second half, 1 pick. First down. Side pass to Howard. Say gained about 7. Oh, 8, I'm correct. I'm sorry. All right, so it's 2nd and 2. Up 3 seconds, 2, 1. He got off in time. Hands off to Howard. He got the first down. Up another big gain by Howard of say about 9. It's on 2nd and 1. Oh, he stopped. Oh, but there's a flag. Fuck. It's going to be an automatic first down. Calling for face mask. Yeah, personal foul, face mask, defense. 27. Shit. Let's see this play. Oh, he definitely got the face mask. Oh, first down. Hey, they got another first down. All right, first and goal on the 20. Another handoff. Oh, he's going nowhere. Loss of 3. Yeah, Jones got caught. 2 guys got him. They just lost about 3 yards. Oh, 2 men on the field against defense, huh? Uh, Well, he's got to run. James has got the touchdown. So, yeah, they're going for one. And kicks right down the middle. So it's now 31-14. Oh, if you were on commercial at the moment. I got the kickoff. All right, so Columbus got the ball. They better snap it soon. Oh, there we go. McClendon. Oh, he gets taken down. How is that not face mask? He got sacked. Up, timeout already, Columbus. McClendon, taken down. Calling for a flag. There's mobile flags on the field. So, I called offensive pass interference. All right, Columbus is punting. And it's like a commercial. Yep, another pill that may result in suicidal thoughts. If it's gonna kill you, then why release the fucking pill? Potentially fails. Oh my god. was getting chanting. The hell? All right. First of all, there's a lot worse in the UFL. Tonight you had 99 already. All right, so St. Louis has the ball again. Ball's at the 15. For the 3rd and 15. We have 5 seconds left. Ball's at the 10. Nope, didn't get off time. Wait, oh, he gave it to him. Oh, almost intercepted. That was almost picked off, yep.
Can't do this. Can't do this anymore, dude. I've had enough.
I feel like JC's back. And I try to keep him updated as much as I can, man.
Wait till you hear the shit I just went through. Lord have mercy. I have to rant. I just missed out on 13 minutes of the third quarter for this reason alone. Fucking employees and with their ear piercings and all, thinking that they have every right to make us lose our patience. I had to go in there physically and pick it up as opposed to waiting inside because apparently they didn't want to update the damn order status. It was in the oven for half an hour.
What?
It wasn't in the oven for half an hour, but the status showed that it was in the oven for half an hour. They didn't fucking update the damn thing.
I hate that, man.
So I've missed 12 minutes of the third quarter because of stupid shit like this. And then to throw a turd ball on top of this shit Sunday, traffic was at almost a standstill because there was an accident in the freeway just outside of my neighborhood.
Oh my god!
They even had a sign that said close to on through traffic. I had to go around the damn sign because there was the only way to get into our neighborhood to get home. It's the only path, and they tried to close it off.
Idiots.
Well, I gotta give these two teams their touchdowns because I missed calling 2 of them. Thanks a lot, Columbus and St. Louis, for actually scoring. Meaning I don't get to call any, and let me guess, now that I'm back, you're not going to score anything. It's going to be defensive dominance for the rest of the game as a punishment for something that I didn't even do. Okay, 2:56 left in the third quarter. I'm going to try to call the rest of this game that I can. I also have a user by the name of Dylan Jones calling me by my real last name in one of my comments. I had to remove it for... McClendon's going deep on Never mind. He overthrew him by 5 yards. Well, we continue from St. Louis, I guess.
Yeah, that was a hell of an ever sheet.
You did what you could. At least we weren't near the end of the game. At least I can call the fourth quarter in its entirety. But God, okay, forgive me, but God damn it, I don't say it very often because I'm religious. But dear God, did they just the play clock just ran out?
I'm still at 9 seconds on mine.
They let so many seconds come off of that damn clock.
I guess they timed out.
Yep, delay a game. So it's 2nd and 15 now after all that.
Jesus. Dickens pissed.
So right now it's 31-14 Battlehawks, 2:13 left in the third quarter. I just want to start to call the plays here while the second half was going on because I didn't want any dead air. Like that's a streamer's worst nightmare. 11 Columbus penalties.
Yikes.
You know you're bad when you're committing so many penalties that you become the new penalty boys of the UFL. 2nd and 15 from the 48. Here's McClendon. Throws to his left. Is that intercepted or is that caught? It's going to be caught!
What? I'm about to say.
Oh, boy. That was a 50-50 ball. Seven of the Aviators, and then who was the defender that cut? Oh! Oh, wait, nobody came away with it. It bounced on the ground. That is incomplete. Nobody gets it. 14 of the Battlehawks couldn't get it for the pick. 7 of the Aviators couldn't make the catch. It bounces to the ground on the replay. It is incomplete. It's 3rd and 15. Severe thunderstorm watch in effect in my area. Lord have mercy.
Literally when it rains.
And you know, the pizzas weren't even in the pickup area. They were outside. So they were cooling off for no reason. You couldn't have at least put them in some warmer trays or something? Got a fucking Call of Duty Black Ops hat, got piercings like you are lazy. I'm being stupid. I don't know why I'm bringing up the piercings, but it's just like, they don't know what they're doing. 3rd and 15. McClendon pitches it to Zaquandre White. He's got a long way to go. Still on his feet. He's going to pick up 13 yards, and now a little pushing and shoving at the end of the play. Zaquandre White not letting the Battlehawk defender go. Tensions between Zaquandre White and Barrett of the Battlehawks.
Ooh.
Boy, he got lucky that no flag was thrown. It's 4th down. And they have to go for it because, and also we're not inside 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. So they have to go for this. It's 4th and 1, and now Battlehawks players all kinds of pissed off. I meant to say Columbus players all kinds of pissed off. Jesus, even the coaches are mad at something. So right now it's 4th and 2. I'm so mad at these employees. I'm not even going to eat the pizza that we ordered until the next TV timeout. Damn it, I am starved. But this probably wasn't worth it.
Yeah,
4th down and 2 from the 35. They have to go for this. Clock winding down. So Zaquandre White. I don't think he got it. It's not even a matter of inches. He's a full yard short. He's not even close. Battlehawks ball. Turnover on downs that Columbus cannot capitalize. Yep, it's going to be defensive dominance because that's all that's going to happen. I'm not going to be able to call a touchdown for the rest of this game as a punishment for something I didn't do. Can I just call a touchdown, please? Stop playing defensively. This is one of the few times I do not want defensive dominance. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so the Battlehawks will take over. First down from their own. Give me the camera angle, damn it. Their own 35. 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Handoff, nothing. He swarmed up for a loss of 3. Third quarter's done. I'm keeping the camera on, but I'm going to get some slices of this damn pizza because Jesus Christ. Bear with me, folks. I'm only going to be gone for a few minutes. See, I'm not gone anymore.
Hell yes, we did.
Continue your dominant run. Agreed.
Mm-hmm. And we got Louisville, the 10-point favorite. Oh, fuck yourself, Menifee.
Second and 11 as we start the fourth quarter. It was originally caught by Butler, but then a collision from the Aviators defender pops it out, and it's incomplete. Boy, it was quite a hit. You need to see it for yourself, man. He just came in and broke it up like it was nothing.
Yeah, about to see it.
Third and 11 coming up for St. Louis.
All right, let's see. Ooh.
Perez on third down. Throws it high, and again he comes in and breaks it up. Wow. That's fourth down, and they got to punt it because they're not past the 50.
That should have been picked, dude.
It should have. Well, if there's any good news out of this, at least there's 79 total views on this stream. Compared to the 20 the last stream I did got. All right, here's the punt by Sanborn. Back to the Aviators as the defensive dominance that I do not want to see continues. Wells on the return. He's going to go down to the 20. Golly. Longest drive tonight, 6 plays. Entering tonight, I think they said Columbus had 15 drives of 10 plays or more.
Jeez.
Here's McClendon, handoff to Lovett on first down, takes it to the 29. Still going to be short by a yard. Second and 1, Lovett's going to easily pick up the first down. And then some.
There's a game.
And we have an injury on the Battlehawks defense. They can take an injury timeout. 13:02 left in the game. Dude, I just looked at the highlight reel from the Knicks-Sixers game I saw earlier. It wasn't even close when the game ended. 108-94. Knicks won again.
Yeah.
They lead the series 3-0 with Game 4 unfolding in Philly. We saw Detroit come back from a 3-1 deficit to your dismay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First down for Columbus after the injury timeout. From the 36. McClendon, and, well, that whistle to play dead. Boy, a second after the play had been snapped, they whistle it dead on account of a false start. Boy, delayed false start at that.
Yeah, very delayed.
To make it 1st and 15. That's now the 12th penalty Columbus has committed this game. I probably missed half of them at this point. First and 15. McClendon, incomplete, short of the intended receiver. Ugh. They wanted to start that off. Second and 15. McClendon throws. It's going to be caught by Chisholm, brought down to the 40. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, come on, Columbus. You got to do something. Never mind.
Third down at 6. McClendon almost gets sacked. He runs for the first down. He's going to get it and slide at midfield. This is easily not over. There's still plenty of time. Columbus could rally and come back and potentially, well, it's 2 scores technically, so they can still rebound. But they have to do it now. It's just now or never here at this point. 1st and 10 from the 50. McClendon throws it up, and it's incomplete and nearly picked off. Oh, just out of the reach of number 0, St. Louis. All right. Second down from midfield. McClendon going to run again. He gets another first down past the 40 to the 39.
They are moving on the ground a lot.
Timeout taken. St. Louis uses their first TO. McClendon, in terms of rushing, he's got 219 rushing yards on his own, most in the UFL among quarterbacks, and 2 rushing touchdowns as well as most in the UFL out of any quarterback. 2 is the most out of any QB in this league? What the heck? Surprised it's not more than that. Cool. Boy, that Dr. Pepper cherry's got some kick. And I don't mean a spicy kick. All right, first down from the 39 of St. Louis. McClendon pitches it. Lovett's got some room. He will be close to the first down. It's going to depend on the spot, but he either barely got it or he's slightly short by a yard.
Let's take a look.
Like, it's really close.
He got it.
Well, it almost got broken up as he threw it. He does pick up the first down from the 29 now. 9:40 left in the game. McClendon throws to his left. He breaks a tackle. First down at the 13. I believe that's Tame Martin on the catch. It is first down inside the 15.
Damn, I guess a good place here.
From the 13-yard line. Quick throw from McClendon to Martin again, and two Battlehawks defenders bring him down to the line of scrimmage for no gain. I have spoken a little too soon there, buddy boy. Oh, and now Martin a little slow to get up, but he does get up under his own power as he gets to the sideline. Second down from the 13. Pressure coming on McClendon. Can't handle it. Down he goes at the 20. It is a sack for the Battlehawks. And that will not help their momentum.
Nope. That was bad.
Uh-oh. Another injured Battlehawk defender.
Damn. They're going down like flies.
I don't want to say it's a good thing because that's just being a dick. Out of respect, I'm not gonna say anything cruel.
Let me do it then. Yeah, sorry to hear this. Oh. Hey, look at that 5-1 there.
Yeah, well, we're at 500. We're the only team in the league to be at 500. Sean Fresh, the cornerback, is on his way to the sideline. Yeah, we're going to be below 500. Knowing how Dallas has been garbage these last 3 games, I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way to lose to the worst team in the league. Third and 16. McClendon throws. Martin's got the catch, but he's down at the 11.
And they got to go for it.
A gain of 6. Yeah, they pretty much have to go for it. They cannot take a field goal here. Yeah, their offense is out there. They're going for it. It's 4th and 7. Have not converted a 4th down play all game long. They're 0 for 2. McClendon on 4th down. Throws it for the end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Columbus! Kiki Tism on a 4th and mid. Their first 4th down conversion.
Yeah, they got to go for 3.
They have to go for 3. Yeah, they cannot do anything less. They have to go for the 3-point try here.
Or they can go for 2 this time and then go for 3 on the next one.
What? Why are they bringing why are they going for the extra point?
Yeah, he should go for 3. That's stupid.
And to make matters worse, he just doinked it off the upright. He didn't even make the extra point.
Oh,
What kind of stupidity is this? At least I was around to see this dumb move. First of all,
God.
going for the extra point here is redundant because it's only worth one. You'd still be down by 10 if you made it, but it doesn't even matter because you missed it. Ryan Cole freaking doinks it off the right upright. It is still an 11-point St. Louis lead. By far the stupidest decision they could have made there was going for the extra point. If they went for 2, I would have understood. Maybe being a little conservative, because it would have, had they made that, it would have still been. It would still be one score if they make it. But going for the extra point here is just full-on retardedness. I'm sorry they have to use that word, but they are.
No, that's fucking moronic.
No amount of synonyms of the word dumb can be enough to describe the decision making on that PAT. In what world, when you're down by 11, do you kick the extra point after you score a touchdown? Do the Aviators not know basic math? And to make matters worse, your kicker can't even make it. So you're down by 11. Now you got to go for a 4th and 12 here because I don't imagine you want to give this back to St. Louis whatsoever.
No, these stupid does don't kick it.
Nah, they kind of have to. There's still time, but there's a reason why, despite McLennan having having the best season of his career up to this point, there's a reason why his team is 2-4. Just absolute stupidity on the Aviators' part.
Now you want to kick it off.
Either they go on and win it, they're going to kick it.
It's in the game.
At least they kick it in the landing zone to force a return. Oh my God! Returner runs into his own man as he goes down to the 19-yard line. Jesus Christ, the Battlehawks just had a little bit of friendly fire on the return. And then the guy collided with, just held his hands up like, I didn't do that. Well, glad to see I'm around for some of the more retarded things I've witnessed in my life.
If this is wrestling, that'd be perfect for Botchamania. I'd be sending that clip to Matthew right now.
All right, here we go. First down for St. Louis from their own 19-yard line. Hand off, nothing gained. Boy, they've been able to find a way to stop the ground game on this quarter, during this quarter. For the most part, at least. Still under 7 to go, but with the fact that Columbus missed the PAT when they could have very well gotten for 3, or even 2 for that matter, making by far one of the dumbest decisions we'll see in the UFL this year alone. They're down by 11 here, so it's still 2 possessions. Second down from the 18 as they're backed up a little bit. Just get the snap off. Perez throws. It's going to be caught for a gain of 5. And a flag comes down at the end.
Oh, for what? Let me see.
Might be on the hit that was provided.
Ooh.
That might be unnecessary roughness. And if that's the case, that would be huge.
Yeah, I saw the helmet. Yeah.
Oh, he's on the sideline in all kinds of pain. He took a shot to the
Concussion protocol?
roughing the passer.
What?
Where was the... Well, it was number 56, but let's see what happened here.
Oh, his favorite shoulder. Never mind.
Oh, there's the roughing the passer. Stone of the Aviators just lays a hit on the shoulder of Perez to bring him down. That's actually a good call there. It's first down for St. Louis because of that stupidity. Or does... Well, now what are they talking about? Uh-oh. Is Columbus using their super challenge? They see the flag on the field. Oh, God, they are using it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. This is not going to work out at all. They should have just saved it and just accepted the penalty as it was. Columbus is going to dispute the roughing the passer penalty because they don't believe there wasn't, but there's clear helmet-to-helmet contact right there. There is clear helmet-to-helmet contact. Even if it's not roughing the passer, there's still a penalty here. You gain nothing from doing this. More than likely what's going to happen is you're going to lose the super challenge, you're going to lose your second timeout, and you're only going to have one left during the course of the game. And that's exactly what happened. Call stands, roughing the passer penalty is confirmed, and you are down to one timeout like the stupid team you are. Kiss your second timeout goodbye. How the fuck did we lose to this dumb team? We were 3-1. Or no, we were 3-0 going into that. How the fuck did we lose to this team that can't make the smartest decisions? Just lovely.
Bad lucky.
First down from the 39 after the horrible super challenge from the Aviators. Handoff is going to be going absolutely nowhere. He gets brought down to the 36-yard line, losing yardage. If there's any consolation from this, the Battlehawks have just 2 timeouts as opposed to all 3, but they still have their super challenge intact. Second and 13. Pressure on Perez. Off the hands of Butler and dropped. Sails incomplete. It's 3rd and 13 with 5:38 left to go. Third and 13. Perez throws. It's caught. But down to the 40 with a flag down to boot.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of God! Columbus can't stop shooting themselves in the foot!
What now?
A defensive face mask is going to give the Battlehawks a first down. And it's clear as day, too. Again, how the fuck did we lose to this dumb team? And with this And with this face mask penalty, the Aviators have now become the team with the most UFL penalties this season, at least in a single game. 14 of them! The Aviators have become the penalty boys. Handoff on first down only goes for 2 yards. That is crazy. 14 total penalties in this game against the Aviators that have been accepted. My God. They remind me of the Cowboys, which is weird to say. Those being the penalty boys and everything. Second down from the 44. Another handoff goes nowhere. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Another third down coming up, but they need to stop it without making a costly penalty and gifting first downs, because they've done that the whole game up to this point. But we're slowly seeing it here in the fourth quarter. 3rd and 9, 3.5 minutes to go, and counting. Third and 9 from the 44. Perez with time. Throws it up deep. Well out of bounds, so it's going to be incomplete, but the Aviator defender catches it for the interception. It was a terrible throw on Perez's part. It's almost like he wanted to gift wrap that football for the Columbus defender. But because they've crossed the 50-yard line, by penalty, they have to go for this. So St. Louis is going to have to go for this 4th and 9. And we're not going to be inside 2 minutes either, even with a timeout being used. Which is what St. Louis is going to do. They burn their second timeout. Battlehawks since 2024, 12-1 in the regular season at home. Average attendance 30,803. Average margin of victory is 8 points. Their only regular season home loss was in week 3 of last year against DC. The attendance here, though, not as much as the average. This is nowhere near 30,000 people. Ugh. And we got shirtless kids. What the fuck?
Oh, God.
I've seen worse. I've seen fat asses shirtless before. Seeing muscular kids shirtless, that's nothing.
Yeah.
They're just having the time of their lives. You can't really hate on them too much. Pretty sure the weather in St. Louis is also pretty decent. All right, but 4th down and 9. St. Louis, like I said, has got to go for it because they're past the 50. And they choose not to kick a field goal because it probably would have been over 60 yards anyway. 4th down and 9. Pressure on Perez. Has to throw it away. It's a turnover on downs. Columbus is going to get the football back with 2:39 remaining in the game. Perez down on the ground, wanting a flag for roughing the passer, and he's not going to get it. Scratching a dang itch on my chest. Jesus Christ. That looked disturbing on the camera, but I don't care. Okay. Oh, God. I hope I didn't lose you.
No, I'm here, man.
Jesus Christ.
I'm here.
Scared me for a second. Okay, so
No,
Columbus is...
myself earlier because I unplugged my headset, but it seems to be working fine.
There we go. Columbus takes over from their own 44. McClendon trying to run for it. He only gets 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. They're going to have to run a play here. They got a Columbus receiver past the line of scrimmage that's got to line up, and does. 2nd and 9. McClendon to Tawa, who goes out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but I think this will still take us to the 2-minute warning. Yep, it will. All right, so this is it, folks. 2 minutes left. Columbus is down by 11. Should have been 8, but your dumbasses didn't want to go for 3. They chose to take the extra point, and the miss is right now hurting them.
Yeah.
Third and 5. McClendon throws. It's going to be caught and then dropped. Wells had it and then lost it. All right, 4th down and 5. I'd imagine they go for it here. I mean, it's now or never here. The game's literally on the line here, and they're going to do just that. Game on the line for the Aviators. It's incomplete. It's done.
Yeah.
Wells drops it again, and it's a turnover on down. St. Louis is going to cruise their way to a win. Just threw his hands again. 2 straight plays after the 2-minute warning where they've had incompletions dropped by Wells. This game is over, folks.
Yeah.
To our misfortune, Luis Perez is going to win in his first start as a member of the Battlehawks. Just like how Luka won in his first game with the Lakers, and just like Micah Parsons in his first game with the Packers. The Dallas curse of trading good players away to other teams continues. Handoff on first down. He gets brought down to the 40-yard line. Gets 9. It's the remaining schedule for the Battlehawks. They've got 2 straight meetings against Houston. The first one is next week at home, and then the following week it's at Houston. And then they wrap things up at home against us at home. And considering the fact that I witnessed them beat the ever-loving crap out of them in week 2 at our house, I don't expect the same thing here. The regular season finale, they'll probably well be out of it. And to think, I think I'm actually going to be live for that game. The Renegades season finale. Battlehawks picked up a first down. It's over. Officially. Super officially. A couple kneel downs by Perez is going to do it. Well, folks, that's your ball game. Aviators tried in the long run, but to my dismay, of course, no touchdowns were scored after I missed those ones during that old bullshit. Here's hoping I can make up for it tomorrow night, though, but one final kneel down by Luis Perez, and that is going to be the game, folks. The St. Louis Battlehawks hosting the Columbus Aviators. It was a good battle, but Battlehawks not only cover the spread, I think it was the under that, well, no, it was the over that got covered tonight. It was 45.5, and it's 51 total. Well, there you go, folks. To our misfortune, the Battlehawks take care of business. Well, folks, the first game of 3 is in the books. I will let you know, Sunday stream is a toss-up right now. With it being Mother's Day and everything, there is a chance I may not be going live for that one. And also, my co-host here has confirmed he is out for that one as well. He's going to be really busy. So something came up that could make it a toss-up whether I can make it Sunday or not. So at the very least, you may expect to see one more stream from me. But of course, it's going to involve my Renegades. What did both my overlay and my camera blink? Like, what the heck?
Hell?
Well, either way, I will see you guys tomorrow night, because yes, there will be a Saturday night stream. It'll be actually a game I can do on a Saturday. As the Dallas Renegades go on the road once again to face the worst team in the UFL as of right this very moment. The Birmingham Stallions. Dallas has lost to Columbus. Dallas has lost to Columbus, Louisville, and most recently, DC. The DC loss I wasn't surprised by. They're a good team. It was expected that Dallas was going to lose to them. But losing to Columbus and Louisville, that's embarrassing. And I expect the Renegades to do no favors going to Birmingham tomorrow night. So I will see y'all tomorrow night for the ass beating that the Stallions are going to give the Renegades, because I just don't see it happening. Unless they find a way to magically rebound with fucking... Oh, God, who is the... My God, I keep forgetting the damn Dallas quarterbacks thing, because... Jesus Christ. Austin Reed, more like Austin Fraud. The only quarterbacks they have left are Austin Reed and Luke Lennon. Oh, God.
Yeah.
But if Reed doesn't do anything tomorrow night, we may be done. Because our goal to get into the playoffs is to beat teams that are 2-4. And right now we haven't done any of those things. Well, until tomorrow when the Renegades get their butts kicked by the Stallions. I'm Rose JC signing off for now. Thanks for watching. I apologize for the bullshit during the third quarter. And let's be back here tomorrow night as we continue week number 7 of the UFL season. Lord have mercy. Peace out, everybody.